Forever seems like a long time, but nothing seems like a long time when I am with you. I feel like I'm walking on water since the day that I asked your father to let go of his daughter. So give me your blessing, sir, I'll give her all that I've got. It doesn't look like much, but it sure feels like a lot. Let her take my heart and take my hand. Take my heart and take my hand. Take my heart and take my hand again and again. Right where we stand.
I never really know what love is, but whatever it is, I feel it in your kiss. You waltzed in like somebody planned it all. I feel right where I belong. At least all weak, my heart is strong. So give me your word and I'll give you all I got. No, we don't have much, but it sure feels like a lot. So take my heart and take my hand. Take my heart, take my hand. Take my heart and take my hand again and again. Right where we stand.
Take my heart and take my hand. I'll be your lover and I'll be your friend. Take my heart and take my hand again and again. Right
Where we stand. Ooh, too good to be true.
I wanna spend my life with you. I wanna spend my life with you. Too good to be true.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I want to get everybody's attention in this room because standing outside those doors, you know our newlyweds, our bride and groom, waiting to come inside, celebrate one of the greatest days in their life, and they chose everybody in this room to help make this night unforgettable. If you are ready to party with the bride and groom, make a little noise in here. Let them hear you outside, guys. Come on. Let's get this room warmed up for them. Get some hands clapping, get their feet stomping. Come on, guys. Is this side ready to party with the newlyweds? I got no volume in the back there. Let me show you, let me show you. Come on, guys, let's show how it's done. Is this side ready to party with the bride and groom? That's what we're talking about. One more time. Is this side ready for the newlyweds? We want some energy, we want some love. Come on, guys, get ready. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, some very special introductions. We want to begin with a very special welcome for the parents of the bride. Please give a big hand, Dr. Manjunath Sitaram and Vinita Manjunath. another grand welcome, extra special welcome for the parents of the groom, Mukesh Chaprala and Sharda Chaprala. So ladies and gentlemen, before we move forward, once again, I want a very special hand for the parents of the bride and the groom. Come on, give them a very nice welcome this evening. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to welcome the groomsmen. Get ready to party. Midesh Maradia, Blessing George, Rhythm Bhatt, Raj Pipalia, Shahrukh Shahzad, and Vinay Vishwanath. Turn it up. Ladies and gentlemen, make a little noise out here. Come on.
तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है.
Ladies, make a little noise for the groomsmen. Come on, let them hear ya.
बाद में न कहना कुछ भी पहले तू warning. पार्टी चलेगी till 6 in the morning. जी भर के नाच ले बेबी, नाच नाच के तोड़ दे सैंडल. लाठी पुलिस बुला लेगी तो यार तेरा कर लेगा हैंडल.
Ladies and gentlemen, next we want an equally special welcome for our beautiful bridesmaids, Mary Maradia, Jenna Woodford, Chelsea Hinchy, Sonia George, Rohini Reddy, and Trisha Thompson.
So many girls out here, where do I begin? I see this one, I'm about to go in. Then she said, I'm here with my friends. She got me thinking, and that's when I said, where them girls at, girls at? Where them girls at, girls at? Where them girls at, girls at? So don't get mad, we can all be friends. Hey, bring it on, baby, all your appreciative. And I love that body, body. You wanna ball and miss it, I swear you good, I won't tell nobody. You gotta be a step, I wanna see that girl, it's all women in body, body. Hair moves and nails, that Louis Chanel, all up in the body. Presidents in my wallet, no rules on.
Ladies and gentlemen, big, big hand for our bridesmaids. Come on.
So many boys in here, where do I begin? I see this one, I'm about to go in. Then he said, I'm here with my friend. He got the thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you're not standing already, I invite you all to please rise. It's been a spectacular journey to this special moment. So many amazing days of celebration, and now this moment has finally come. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to introduce, for the first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Sohin and Pooja Chaprala. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we want to get everybody's attention. We have some very special speeches and toasts. And we'd like to begin by first calling up the bride's father. Ladies and gentlemen, the father of the bride, Dr. Manjunath.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all know who I am. For those of you who don't know me, you have come to the wrong party. On behalf of my family and Mukesh's family, we welcome you all tonight to this auspicious occasion. Thank you for being here. I'm honored to see so many people from all over the globe to share this important part of our life. I'll try not to talk too long. They say it's best to leave your audience before your audience leaves you. So I got to admit, I'm a little nervous, not because of making the speech, but because I have been married for 35 years to this wonderful lady, and I'm not used to speaking longer than 30 seconds without any interruption. So at least let her be next to me when I talk, so I'll get the kick out of it. Come on in. So please bear with me. Normally, the father of the bride cried during their speech, but today I won't. I can't. Because I ran out of all my tears since I have been crying for months, paying all the bills for this event. Wedding speeches are like children. They're a lot more fun to conceive, but difficult to deliver. Pooja has been planning for this day since she was 2 years old. I wish I started saving for this day since then. Pooja, you look the best today. You just look like your mother when we got married 35 years ago. And she's wearing the same sari that she wore on her wedding day. Daughter can be a pleasant joy for a father. It's a wonderful gift from God. They're soft, nice smelling perfumes. They are sweet, they laugh. To summarize about Pooja, I'm going to do it in a little different way. Just bear with me. Jump. It's an old Tamil song, and you can see the lyrics there, translated in English. காலங்களில் அவள் வசந்தம், கலைகளிலே அவள் ஓவியம், மாதங்களில் அவள் மார்கழி, மலர்களிலே அவள் மல்லிகை, காலங்களில் அவள் வசந்தம் பறவைகளில் அவள் மணிப்புறா, பாடல்களில் அவள் தாலாட்டு. பறவைகளில் அவள் மணிப்புறா, பாடல்களில் அவள் தாலாட்டு. கனிகளிலே அவள் மாங்கனி, கனிகளிலே அவள் மாங்கனி, காற்றினிலே அவள் தென்றல். காலங்களில் அவள் வசந்தம், கலைகளிலே அவள் ஓவியம். மாதங்களில் அவள் மார்கழி, மலர்களிலே அவள் மல்லிகை. காலங்களில் அவள் வசந்தம். பிள்ளை அவள் பனி போல் அணைப்பதில் அன்னை. பால் போல் சிரிப்பதில் பிள்ளை அவள் பனி போல் அணைப்பதில் அன்னை. கண் போல் வளர்ப்பதில் அன்னை, கண் போல் வளர்ப்பதில் அன்னை. அவள் கவிஞனாகினாள் என்னை. காலங்களில் அவள் வசந்தம், கலைகளிலே அவள் ஓவியம். மாதங்களில் அவள் மார்கழி, மலர்களிலே அவள் மல்லிகை. காலங்களில் அவள் வசந்தம். Sorry, there was a glitch in the karaoke selection. That was my fault. That was not Mike's fault anyway. I just want to make sure. Now, Sohin, Sohin, Sohin. We're proud of you as part of our family. I'm going to give you two choices. You can be our son or our son-in-law. I would pick up the son-in-law part for a couple reasons. We love our son, Shiva, and I don't want him to get jealous of him. At the same time, I don't want your parents to get jealous, thinking that we are taking away their son. In our custom, son-in-law will be treated with great respect. In Hindu tradition, the groom is considered to be the reincarnation of Lord Vishnu. In that respect, he is worshipped by the bride's party. When he comes to our house, few weeks before, we start cleaning, painting the house, cooking all his favorite food, buying new clothes. You didn't get any of this so far because you're our son-in-law only today. That is why you are sitting on the Simhasanam and we're standing here next to you. right. So it's an honor and privilege to have you as our son-in-law. I hope you accepted that part. You are taking Pooja in as-is condition, and you promise to take care of her, and we don't have return policy. Just like all the dads, first day I met Sohin, I ran outside, wrote his license plate number, the model of the car, called all my friends in Dallas and relatives to check on him and his family. A couple weeks later, we didn't hear anything bad. So I told Pooja to proceed cautiously for now. I was not a creep. I was looking after for my princess. During the engagement time, I told you all, at least most of you, that Sohin is just like me, good looking, smart, considerate, loving, hard work, so on and so forth. But now, after keeping an eye on him for this long and watching every step he makes, I'm turning out to be him. Anyways, during their first few months of their relationship, they had their own usual ups and downs. I got plenty of midnight calls, crying, can't handle this, can't handle that anymore, it's too much, more crying. And one day I had it. I said, Sohin, be a man. Believe it or not, I did not get any midnight calls for a long time. But one day, Sohin calls me around 10:30 p.m. And this time, Pooja had gone to Dallas to visit his parents and family. I did not pick up the phone. I saw the caller ID. So I knew what is going to be the message. And I left it on, and then I was on my massage chair, so my beloved wife brings the phone, Sohin, Sohin. So I said, tell him I'm sleeping, I'm not here. But she gives it to me. So as usual, I said, hello. Hi, uncle, how are you? I said, I'm doing good, how are you? Anything special? He said, nothing. I said, okay, thank you. I was about to hang up the phone. As usual, I do it to a lot of my friends. And he says, wait, uncle. I want to ask you something. So the now tone has changed from telling me something, now he's asking something. So I said, let's see what he has to say. I said, what's going on, Sohin? He says, I want your permission to tell Pooja that I want to marry her. You're okay with that? Just like in Indian movies, my massage chair stopped, the light went off, my heart stopped. Vinita has asked me, what happened? So I tell Sohin, definitely, congratulations. Now I started crying. Why? Now I have to start saving money for the engagement and the wedding and everything else. So since then, no midnight calls ever. Now Sohin, since you're already married, there are some facts you're going to experience from now on. I'm pretty sure some of your married friends would have told you a few things, but I just want to share some things with you. You know what I was doing before I got married? anything and everything. But now, I'm going to keep my mouth shut. There's a saying, happy wife, happy life. It's just a saying. Learn from yesterday, live for today, and have hope for tomorrow. I'm waiting for my tomorrow for 35 years now. Love is like a bus ride. You can stop the bus anytime and get out. But marriage is like an aeroplane ride. For Tamil friends, I took this from a film from Vadivelu. Once, when you're up in the air, you have to reach your destiny. That's your destination. Nothing you can do about it. So that's where you are now. Marriage is an agreement where a man loses his bachelor's degree and a woman gains her master's. Chess is the only game in the world which reflects the status of the husband. The poor king can take only one step at a time, while the mighty queen can do and go wherever she wants. A little secret, if you want your spouse to listen and pay strict attention to every word you say, talk in your sleep. They always listen what you say then. I ask you, all of you, to lift your glass to the most important people today. Without them, we wouldn't be here today. And all of this was possible because of them. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is for the bartenders. No, I'm just kidding. So, wish them all good luck and everything they deserve. But, Sohin, remember, I loved her first. Cheers. Thank you.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, give them a big hand. Dr. Ms. Manjunath. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to invite the bride and groom down to take the 2 seats over there, because we have something special. Pooja and Sohin want to share this with you guys, because the couple visited India for the very first time together this past December, and they had a little fun and put together a little Bollywood-style video to present to you today. So, if you don't have a good view of the 2 screens, I recommend feel free to get up and move to a little better angle. Just don't block anybody's view.
एक पल शक्ल हाल है ऐसा कुछ आजकल सुबह मैं हूँ तो धूप है मैं आईना हूँ तो रूप है ये तेरा साथ खूब है हम सफर
इश्क के सारे रंग दे गया फिर खींच के अपने संग ले गया कहीं पे खो जाए चल जाए रुक जाए पर कभी न फिर आए कल साथिया
एक मांगे अगर सौ ख्वाब दूँ तू रहे खुश मैं आबाद हूँ तू सबसे जुदा जुदा सा है तू अपनी तरह तरह सा है मुझे लगता नहीं है तू दूसरा
एक पल में ही थम सा गया तू हाथ में हाथ जो दे गया चल मैं जा जाए तू दाएं में तेरे बाएं तू खुद में हाय तू साथिया
हंसना जब गाए तू रोना मुरझाए तू भीगना बरसाए तू साथिया Coming over in my direction. So thankful for that, such a blessing, yeah. Turn every situation into heaven, yeah. Oh, you are my sunrise on the darkest day. Got me feeling some kind of way. Make me wanna savor every moment slowly, slowly. You fit me, tailor-made, love how you put it on. Got the only key, know how to turn it on. The way you never lie my ear, the only words I wanna hear. Baby, take it slow so we can last long.
Tú eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el plan. Solo con pensarlo se acelera el pulso.
Oh yeah.
Ya me está gustando más de lo normal. Todos mis sentidos van pidiendo más. Esto hay que tomarlo sin ningún apuro.
Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído. Para que me acuerdes si no estás conmigo.
Despacito, this is how we do it down in Puerto Rico. I just wanna hear you screaming, ay bendito. I can go forever cuando esté contigo.
Pasito a pasito, suave suavecito, lo vamos pegando poquito a poquito.
Esa mi boca, tus lugares favoritos.
Pasito a pasito, suave suavecito, lo vamos pegando poquito a
Hasta
poquito.
provocar tus gritos y que olvides tu apellido.
Despacito.
लड़की Ladies and gentlemen, let's get a very big hand. How about a big hand for the two stars of the show? So next, ladies and gentlemen, we have what we like to call the best man's toast. But before I call him up, let me just go into a little history here. Blessing George, our best man, he has been Sohin's best friend since middle school. Despite the distance that separated this friendship with school and changing careers, their connection was never lost. Over 20 years later, Blessing is still very much a big part of Sohin's life. Blessing and his wife Sonia have always been a pillar of support to Sohin and Pooja, and they mean the world to them. Please, let's give a big welcome for Blessing, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, our best man. Come on, guys, give him a big hand.
Coming live from the VIP, heard the night light comes right through that lead. Motivated to the state, wanna see by me. The whole city got Chris, heard he got three. That other rapper got to hear me shout, he got out. Who said the city on the fast?
All right. I really don't know how to beat that last speech. I think you should come up here and give the best man speech also. All right, hello everyone. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Blessing. That's Lesson with the B. I'm one of Sohin's childhood friends. First off, I want to thank Sohin's parents and Pooja's parents for hosting this beautiful wedding, and most importantly, raising such great kids. I also want to say congrats to the newlyweds. Pooja, you look amazing tonight. Sohin, you look all right. It's truly an honor for me to be a part of this wedding. Now, I know Sohin had a hard time choosing his best man. First, he called his most charming friend. He said no to him. Then he called the smartest friend he had. He said no to him. Then he called the most handsome, funniest friend he had. He also said no to him. Then he called me. Sohin, I couldn't turn you down 4 times, so here I am. Now, I've known Sohin for quite a while now. I believe we met in 1996 when he first moved to the US. We pretty much grew up together. From a young age, one thing that Sohin loved to do was dance. He was always dancing in front of mirrors and recording his own dance routines. For those of you that are a little skeptical, I have a little clip for you guys to show you a little glimpse of what I grew up with. Let's go ahead and watch that clip right now.
Break it down, boy.
Peace up, A-Town.
That's that man that's sitting there right there. Sohin always wanted to be a Bollywood dancer. As you guys just saw, his dancing skills didn't take him too far. His new passion in life was cricket. Sohin loves playing cricket. He was always out on the weekends and on some weekdays playing cricket, trying to be good at it. All that time and hard work also didn't take him too far. Sohin, I have many memories of us growing up together. I remember the time when I first played cricket with you. You broke our neighbor's window and went and hid in a dumpster and put all the blame on me. I remember the time when we used to ride the school bus together, and right before we got on, you would always tell me to not sit next to you so somehow a girl can end up sitting next to you, which never happened. I remember that one time we played basketball together and I beat you in every game. You got so mad that you tried to run me over with your car afterwards. I still have scars from that. I remember the time when we were in high school, you and Sherman wanted to start a gang called Black Laces just because all your shoes had black laces. I remember the time when you got your first job at a pizza joint, and every time your manager went on break, you would give me a call and tell me to come to the back, and I would see you carrying 5 extra large Supreme pizzas to my car. I remember the time when I got my job at GM, you gave me a call and you told me to hook you up with the Camaro, and I was like, why? You're the slowest driver I know. And your answer was, I just want to look cool, man. You even got your bright yellow Camaro. Despite all this, one thing I can tell you, Sohin was good at, was picking Pooja. From the first time I met Pooja, I knew she was the one when I saw her special laugh. If you ever seen Pooja laugh, her shoulders laugh with her. It's almost like she's doing a dance move. On a real note, I have to say, Pooja is one of the most genuine, humble, down-to-earth individuals that I know. Seeing the happiness that Pooja brings to Sohin shows that you don't have to be good at sports or dancing in order to get a beautiful girl. Now, before I end my speech, Sohin, I'd like to give you a couple of advice from a married man myself. Hey, my wife's right there, Brian. 1, marriage is a relationship which one person is always right and the other is you, Sohin. Number 2, just keep her happy, man. What's that saying? Happy wife equals happy life. It's so true. I can vouch for that. Number 3, never laugh at Pooja's choices because you're one of them. Number 4, remember, Sohin, it doesn't matter how often a married man changes job, he still ends up with the same boss. Last but not least, Sohin, I need you to check your life before you check your wife. With that being said, I'd like to make a toast. Let's all raise our glasses. To love, to laughter, to happily ever after. Wishing you guys all the health, wealth, and happiness. We love you guys. To Pooja and Sohin.
Ladies and gentlemen, our best man, Blessing George. Give him a big hand. Come on, he did a great job. Now next, ladies and gentlemen, our 2 maids of honor. Before we bring them up, let's just give a little background about them. Their names are Chelsea Hinchy and Jenna Woodford. And Jenna and Chelsea, these 2 have been friends with Pooja since the 4th grade. In school, Jenna, Chelsea, and Pooja were called the triplets because they were always together, whether it was movies, bowling, just sitting in the car jamming, to Disney music. They were inseparable. Despite different career paths, different colleges, the triplets always made it a point to hang out. This is a forever friendship, and Pooja considers them her soul sisters. Please let's give Pooja's maids of honor a big hand. Let's welcome them up. Come on, guys.
Good evening, everyone. For those who don't know us, I'm Jenna, and I'm Chelsea, or as Pooja's dad has called us since we were 10, Jealousy. We are honored to be Pooja's matrons of honor today. We've known Pooja for almost our whole lives and have been inseparable since forever. After 22 years of friendship, we have insider knowledge into the life of Pooj, have been witnesses of a whole lot of awkward moments, and of course, taken part in too many fabulous moments to count. Tonight, we thought we'd take you on a journey through the life of Pooja. We would briefly touch on what we've so lovingly called the Dark Ages, aka the days before the 3 of us met. But since we don't like to remember such times, we'll just skip right over this. Moving on to the 4th grade, our time with Pooja began at age 9, when we were placed in the same math class. Young Pooja, adorable frizzy hair, braces, and about 6 inches taller than either of us. We were fast friends, working on projects together, hanging out at each other's houses, and even writing our own musical. That's right, Pooja's acting debut occurred in the 6th grade when she dressed up as a character from Beauty and the Beast. Which character, you ask? The Beast, obviously. She rocked it, but clearly didn't get her dad's singing voice. As Pooja moved from elementary school to junior high, her shining personality and awkward interactions did not stop. We cannot forget the time that Pooja was so excited about one of her test scores that she ran out into the parking lot to tell her mom. She jumped into the front seat of the car and excitedly shrieked the news to her mom, only to find out that she accidentally jumped in the wrong car and was screaming at a completely stunned stranger. We will never let her live that one down. Next on our journey is high school. This is the time of Pooja's life that we like to call Pooja's phases. From wearing an entirely camouflage wardrobe every day to donning only white lip gloss, those were the days. We blasted Disney songs every day in the car on the drives to school, while I speed raced us to school so we wouldn't be late. But while all of these fun moments are so important to remember, we'd be remiss if we didn't mention just how amazingly talented Pooja was and is. It was during this time that Pooja performed in piano recitals, mastered her tennis skills, showed off her singing skills at her sweet 16th birthday, and performed an entire dance recital by herself in our senior year. Pooja has always been an extremely motivated person that succeeds in everything she puts her mind to. Chell, Pooja, and I were inseparable in Amity, and whenever one of us participated in an activity, the others would join. Our high school teachers used to call us the triplets. We're co-presidents of the Latin Honor Society and even board members of the Italian American Club together. I'll bet no one would guess, but Pooja is in fact 100% Italian. College took us in different directions. Pooja was destined to become a veterinarian from day one and knew that that's what she wanted to study in college and graduate school. Off she went to Purdue, and for the first time in 10 years, the triplets were split up. We maintain that we always had a subconscious connection through those years, though. Actually, on the exact day of our 20th birthday, Pooja called out of the blue just to say hello, and in fine Pooja form, blabbled on for a whole 30 minutes about life before hanging up the phone without even acknowledging our birthday. Too bad she couldn't figure out why she had to call us. She just knew she had to do it on that day. Pooja spent 7 years studying her passion and excelled in veterinary school. She worked hard and joined her father in her practice upon graduation. Then everything changed for Pooja. Enter Sohin. She was smitten from the very beginning. You could tell just from looking at them how in love they were. From the start, we could see what a genuine person Sohin is. The epitome of Sohin's clear devotion and love of Pooja occurred recently at her bachelorette. Why we had the most amazing time. I'll bet Pooja didn't mention our travel nightmare. The 3 of us were supposed to fly together, and the night before, all of our flights got canceled. We spent hours on the phone trying to rebook with absolutely no luck. That's when Sohin worked his magic. Through some miracle, he was able to find us all flights together so that we'd arrive to Arizona on time. While we were so appreciative, we knew that the real reason Sohin worked so hard to make this trip perfect was because of how much he loves and cares about Pooja. He constantly wants the best for her and wants to make her so happy. Pooja and Sohin are amazing people who are even more incredible together. Pooj, if you don't already know it, you can't escape us. We're beyond blessed to call you our best friend. But we all know that we have always been more than friends. You're our sister, our triplet for life. Tonight, we could not be more excited for you and Sohin. We cannot wait to see what's in store for you two. And you can bet one thing, we'll be here for you always. Join us, please. Raise your glass for the bride and groom on the wedding day. Congrats, Pooja.